At the moment, I'm not thinking about dogs or husband or children like I did last time. I'm more focused on my career. I'm working in an advertising agency, which is very exciting. Nobody knows about my prosthesis. I'm working 15 hours a day. It doesn't stop me. There's no point to plan something. You have to do it each day. You just have to want it enough, and then you can do amazing things each day.
Now we are in the very nice building, and we are very proud of that our dreams become reality. The outcome that we got is really more than we expected, for sure. The reaction is so positive, and these open the doors for us for the next steps that we want to do. We are preparing now to introduce 2 production plants to produce prosthetics and also wheelchairs. We create also a very good atmosphere for our employees. And this is very important because we want to keep talents, we want to attract new talents, and this is part of our plans.
I think in the future, the Ottobock will be the greatest company in Brazil. I want to be part of this, and I want to grow inside the company.
What I learned, we have to keep our open mind approach for the future.
The most important thing for the future is that we are never happy with the status quo. Moving to Austin will create an opportunity to build something like a new standard that others would want to copy.
Texas is almost double the land size of Germany, but only has 2/3 of the population. That means there's a lot of opportunity. If you are in Austin, you can feel the pumping, thriving vibe that is going on here. Everything is growing, building. You can hear the sound. It's just mind-boggling.
The increase of the population in Austin and the existence of a well-renowned university will supply us with the human capital that we need for our ambitious growth. Minneapolis is known as the hub for the medical device industry. Medtronic, Boston Scientific, they're big employers. So we were playing in the right area, but we were only a small fish in a big pond. In Austin, we will be a bigger fish in a smaller pond, so we have better chances to become the employer of choice. We create something new and different that will change the landscape in our industry and beyond the North American continent.
The Ottobock Center in Brooklyn, New York is going to be a really interesting site. The whole program will be about 6 senses, and we'll be doing as much as we possibly can to involve all of the people that we work with. So from the people that use our product, the orthotists, prosthetists, and dealers, to the medical doctors, and the occupational therapist, and the physical therapist. The building is going to be roughly about 13 stories high, and the really exciting part of it is on the top floors you're going to see the view behind me. New York is the hub of media attention and communication globally. What happens here gets broadcast all over the world.
I think it's an awesome idea for Ottobock to have a complex here. People just don't know about it. New Yorkers don't know about it. Americans don't know about it. I'm just very thankful because I'm still here today to actually tell my story. I walked down the World Trade Center, 70 flights of steps. I was just thankful I was able to walk down those steps with a new prosthesis, and it really saved my life. I was married for 20 years, and before we got married, my wife said, listen, Curtis, I want you to write down all the questions you want to ask me, and I'll write down all the questions I want to ask you. And I wrote down like about 40, 45 questions. I thought that was a lot of questions. She had over 100. And one of the questions that she asked me was, if something was to happen to her, will I still stay with her and take care of her? And I told her, sure. And she brought that up when I lost my leg, because I thought maybe she might want to leave. And she said, no, Curtis, that was one of my questions. You said you would take care of me, and I said I would take care of you. I learned so much about this experience. You never give up. There's always a possibility. You put the time in, your success will come.
There's a lot of history in New York, and one of the cool things will be how New York will play with Ottobock and how Ottobock will play as part of New York's history as well. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do here and rewrite our future.
You people are all trying to achieve the impossible.
As an R&D engineer, I'm in the privileged position to deal with the future as part of my job. The goal of the Seabrace project was to make people walk, to get them out of the wheelchair. When we started the project, we thought, okay, let's take prosthetic technology and apply it to orthotics. We soon found out that it's not so easy, because the patient population is absolutely different. The patients have totally different needs, and there are no two patients that are alike.
You people are all trying to achieve the impossible.
The development of such a product cannot be done alone. You need a team with very different skills. We have mechanical engineers, software engineers, electronic experts, biomechanical engineers, watchmakers, gun makers, everything that deals with precision mechanics and metalwork. And we also have a very special team member, and that's Theresa. She was the very first test patient that ever walked in a Seabrace, and I will never forget her face when she got up and just walked away. These are the moments. It's worth all the trouble before. It's worth all the failure. It's worth all the 90% transpiration.
Independence means for me having the same options like all the other people. Climbing is something really special for me because I'm out of the wheelchair. There is wheelchair basketball, wheelchair rugby and all this stuff. But I wanted to do sports without wheelchair. I wanted to be equal like anybody else. That's the reason why I like climbing that much.
Thomas Alva Edison said that innovation is 10% inspiration and 90% transpiration. And that's absolutely true, because it's one story to make one person walk again, no matter what it costs. And we need to put a lot of brain work into this simplification process. And that's why our development takes time. You cannot make a baby in 1 month, even if you sleep with 9 women.
I'm since 27 years in the company, and the company has transitioned a lot of times. It's always good to have some history in the background. At Berto, it's a perfect example. There's a lot of history in the whole environment. Our activities at Berto have the top title Future Lab, because we will implement many important functions of the company which deal with the future. In specific, we will have some regular software development groups which focus on man-machine interface, and we will have this Open Innovation Lab. It will be an interface to scientific organizations all over the world. At the same time, we will interface to the Berlin creative community by integrating the Berlin Fab Lab.
Fab Lab stands for Fabrication Laboratory. The idea of Fab Lab was originally developed by the MIT, and it's basically an interdisciplinary exchange platform between academic research and the maker community, or people who are interested in creating technology. The fabrication, you can see it a bit like a computer in the 1960s, 1970s, when it was a room full of machines. You needed highly trained personnel to get meaningful results out of a computer. And that's a bit what a Fab Lab is for digital fabrication right now. And in the future, it's going to be more combined into one digital fabricator.
We will have a very open innovation lab which will create lots of ideas. I am a lucky guy that I am able to work together with so many enthusiastic and passionate people with lots of skills.
Ottobock and Polig will change the shape of the landscape of orthopedic technology in Germany and also in other countries. Success of Polig is not only based on my achievement. Therefore, I have to thank my wife Sieglinde, Michael Schäfer, my daughter Claudia, and all the 450 colleagues for the great support.
We have a lot of branches, and it's always important to have a high standard there, that the patients as well as our employees feel comfortable.
The orthopedic pediatric clinic is in Aschau, about 30 kilometers away from our company in Traunstein. The doctors and our orthopedic technicians work very close together.
In our specialized workshops, we see patients from all over Europe. We believe in that the deeply specialization from Ottobock in orthopedic componentry, in combination with the deeply specialization in patient care from Polig, will lead us into a next step of individual patient care. And this is what we are burning for, this is what we are running for, and I believe strongly that this will be the way for the future.
The most important thing for the future is combining competences, and the users will benefit a lot of this combination because future technologies requires a close cooperation. We are very proud to belong to the large family of Ottobock now. Being united makes us stronger. I'm looking forward to this.
The partnership with Polig and the Polig family is a huge step because Polig, in my point of view, is the best O&P company in the world, and to have them as a part of Ottobock, as a part of our global family, is a big asset, and it's a lot of fun and joy for me to cooperate with them. The biggest challenge is to prepare the company and the family for the future. We are investing into the future on all levels, being attractive via Paralympic engagement, via Science Center, via Berto, and via Ottobock Experience in New York, and be an attractive company for talents looking for their future. I think about the future sometimes, and sometimes is mainly every day.